all came from a man called King Aldadon Marley back in 2018, and weirdly enough, I couldn't find any mugshots or news reports on this event. Judging off of his 2018 to 2022 hiatus though, I'm going to assume that he was probably locked up during that posting gap. Surprisingly, as I just showed you, his Instagram account is still up, but the videos are no longer there. I did notice a few different posts of him back in 2024 where he's driving a motor vehicle. In one video, he's getting chased by the cops again, and the other says that he almost crashed due to Snapchatting while driving. This guy is an unstoppable force. On the brighter side, he also dropped a music video in 2024, which would also be one of the last times he's posted on the internet. As far as I know, he's been completely silent and hasn't appeared anywhere in 2025. So without him posting in over a year and no sign of him on the internet this year, I hope he's doing good. I hope everything is better since his infamous viral moment.
Chaos. Chaos. Roman cat. Also, how can you guys hear me? I'm literally muted. Oh. Let's break up the game. It's almost 3. We're almost there. I finally got Streamlabs working. I don't use the studio mode in Streamlabs very often, so hold on. Alrighty, there we go. We're live! Yes! Where I'm getting some goodie boxes put together. Ooh. Yes. No, you have barely. Oh, because I was paused. No, I was paused. Anyway, as you can see, I have upgraded my streaming setup. I'm now sat atop a pillar. Yes, it is a grand pillar. From up here, I'm happy. From up here, I'm taller. Also, I engraved my at on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there though. Look, that's cool. Anyway. Some things have changed since last stream. Last stream we fought the dragon, and yeah, that was pretty much it. We fought the dragon, did some end raiding, got some stuff, and now I'm putting together this, or these boxes here for a farm that I need to dig out over here. Yes, right here. All of these pink and red boxes need to go, basically. As you can see, I started cleaning out this area, but I'm not quite there yet. The other thing I need to do, which is what we're going to do this stream, is carve out a tunnel right here. This is where the tunnel ends, and it needs to be punched out from here, which is what the title photo is, the thumbnail. I know my words, shut up. Oh, I'm also on call, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm on call. My friend's birthday was yesterday, and he was busy, so we're going to do something today. I just need to know on when, and that hasn't happened yet, so I'm sneaking in a stream. That's what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm going this way. I'm going to go this way. Oh, some other things have changed, too. I'm now toting around an ender chest. I wasn't doing that before. Just because, well, I don't know, really. It saves a lot of space, because I have all my extra tools and stuff in here. Which, speaking of, my nice Silk Touch pickaxe is almost dead. Everybody, food. Food. And raw food. I don't need raw food, though. Okay. Hopefully I'm close enough to that thing so it can just go. But I don't think so. I think the farm's just far enough where it's not gonna smelt it. Which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Oh, look at this, by the way. I have 19 skeleton skulls. I have so many skeleton skulls right now. I'm so rich in skeleton skulls. I'm so happy. I did this. So, originally, when I started this world, I installed a mob head mod. So, every once in a while, when a mob was to die, there was a % chance that it was going to... Sorry. Adjusting my lighting so you can see my face better. Anyway. Oh, I don't need it like that. I need it more like that. Oh, I can't see. And I've forgotten what I was talking about too, by the way. It's gone. Wherever that was. Oh, up on my skeleton heads. Yeah, installed a mob head mod that was supposed to work, and I had several worlds where it did work, but it didn't work on this world. So I uninstalled it, and it broke a few things, and then... Anyway, long story short, I fixed it. New mob head mod. And now I have a small collection of mob heads, so slowly growing. Also, hold on. I don't know how this is going to look. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm switching computer screens so I can play the game on this one. That way I'm not staring at the light behind the camera. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. Perfect. Oh, I'm so happy I got Streamlabs working because of this. Let me just very quickly. Oh, that's not good. Never mind. Never mind. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna show you that. That one's broken. I had a different thing set up for D&D stuff for later. It's not working, so I'll have to look into that in a little bit. For now, we have to recharge our pickaxe. And this lovely little skeleton farm that I built. This nice little cobbled deep slate accent thing going on there. I really want to expand this. I want to make this bigger. But you can't do that. Not really. There's this guy down here, which, I mean, look how close it is, right? They should both work, but they don't. I'd have to stand, I'd have to be constantly moving and loading in both of those, and I could do that on a mini, like, minecart track and stuff. But I just worry about, like AFKing on a minecart track. Sometimes that can be a little bit finicky, so we're stuck with the one. I did find another one though, so this is where the farm is, right? So this is where the fuel system, I guess, for my furnace array up here. Literally right down here next to it is a spawner. It's just right here. Like, look, it's hard to be closer than that, right? So I could do something with that, and then I could have a skeleton spawner and a skeleton spawner and a zombie spawner, at least attached to my base. So if I need like XP, I can just choose which one I have less heads of at the moment. That'd be nice. I do intend on using a bunch of these skulls to decorate the catacombs at some point. Although, I did have a thought recently, and I'm probably going to do it at some point. I think the catacombs need to be about twice as tall. So, I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. But there's a good chance I'm going to make them twice as tall. Because I like making things hard for myself, apparently. Ooh. Getting a ton of skulls. It's like I'm playing Halo. I got that mumbo shuffle going on right now. I don't know if anybody watches Hermitcraft or anything like that, but one of the members, Mumbo Jumbo, likes to just walk around and move constantly in Minecraft, which honestly I like doing that too. So it's probably annoying though for those who just want like a second of like, you know, watching this. Because this is an interesting thing. I can even, like... there's the good stuff right there, right? But I don't know. Something about sitting here and hitting WASD in a specific rhythm. It's so soothing to me. It's so weird. Diggy diggy ho, diggy diggy ho. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. I am a miner digging a hole. So no, I'm a miner. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. It's been a long time since I've listened to that song, if I'm being completely honest. I saw there's a new SMP that's out. It's been out for like a week. I don't know when people are going to start posting videos, but it's only like a 30-day SMP. And there's some big names on that one, so I'm excited to see what each of the perspectives are. There's going to be some long episodes in that one, I can already tell. It's like a week in and I've already seen at least 3 complete builds on that server, which is crazy. And not small builds, we're talking like Parthenon builds, basically. And I'm like, what? I play Minecraft, but man, you gotta play some Minecraft for that. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Come on. Luckily, the tunnel isn't like super huge. It's just big enough for me to fly through. Which, yes, that does sound pretty big. Now that I say it out loud. But compared to where it was and where it is now, this is nothing. Trust me. I had it originally like wrapping around, and so you could like fly in and fly down and like do this glide thing that would go around the storage system and stuff. And I mean, that was cool and it was a lot of fun. But it required more calcite than I think a 10 square chunk radius around my base would like even contain. Not even 10, probably like 25 square chunks if I'm being honest. And I am already super scarce on calcite, and it's like my main building block at the moment. Which, that's kind of funny to say, if you really think about it, because I haven't done any builds so far in any of my videos with calcite, and I'm like 7 videos into this. And this one project, the one project for episode 7, which is the one that's going to 7? 8. What episode am I on now? That's crazy, I already forgot. Yeah, so chapter 7. When that video drops, it's like the before, essentially. So that's all that I'm doing right now. But the build that I did for episode 28 is... it's kind of crazy. I'm very proud of the fact that I did it. And I think that's a good thing. And I still got some more ideas as well, so it's not like, you know, it's like the end or something. My hand needs to be lower. There we go. I really want to try to diversify the videos that I post, so I want to have two different kinds of videos for this series. There's like an informational video and then a more build-centric video, right? So this episode would be about the build, essentially, and I'll get into more details in the video, because I haven't done a ton of research on it yet, so I'm not going to do it the justice that it needs at the moment, is really what I'm thinking. Oh, look at that. It's done, and I didn't even notice. Now, should I do the shovel? I mean, it's not a lot of dirt that I'm going through. And I have 2 shovels now. I got a Silk Touch one. I caved, and I finally got some more villagers, so I could get Unbreaking and Efficiency 5 pretty easily. The amount of emeralds that I have right now is kind crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me if I can get up these stairs. First of all, I'm not even done selling all of the wood, so I did a bunch of wood grinding, and yeah, I have, what's that, that's 3,000 logs that I'm ready to trade for. I have 46 blocks of emeralds right now, like, rich. Oh yeah, there's like this weird visual glitch where there's double villagers. That's because I'm still using my overlay for my Lightmatica stuff. So if I take that off and head back, right, there's only one. Oh yes, that is more than enough iron that I need for this project. Perfect. This here, all of this stuff, is pretty much my bamboo farm. This is all of the blocks and materials that I need to make a functional bamboo farm, except for this shulker block. Someone's empty. Although, I will admit, I don't know what else I need. I do have the bamboo, I just don't have it on me. I'm going to make that clear. I have it. Water's easy. Sandstone, that's not part of it. Dirt, no. Bricks, no. Gravel, no. Packed mud, no. Granite, no. Which, ignore. Ignore that. It can... No, I need stone. There is some stone stuff. So ignore that. Ignore that one. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, that's right. Slime. And then that one. Okay. Water's easy. I just need 2 of those, so that one's pretty easy to do. Slime blocks, I need 40 of them, and I have enough for 14. That was really loud. I didn't know I could do that loud. 26 skeleton heads. Look at that. Look at the spread of heads that I have. A lot of zombie villagers. A wandering trader head too. Weird. How did that one get in there? 26 skeleton skulls. A slime head. A couple zombie heads and a creeper head. That's what these cubbies are for. I'm gonna eventually cut out some of this, like the dirt, and put in packed mud or sand or something, and then I put skulls and stuff. Probably one skull in each of these, except for this hallway. This one will be a bit more sporadic, just because there's more actual grave sites and stuff. This is new. This is brand new. I did this yesterday, actually. Last night, I was bored and was like, I need to mine so I can get this next episode out soon. And so I dug out this whole area. And yeah, this is where the tunnel is. I think I said that earlier. And I don't really need these on me, do I? So of course, it's raining. Why would it not be raining on a stream day, huh? Hello, what do you have? You mini blocks, nice. And, ooh, mini diamond ore. That's pretty good. I do have actual diamond ore, too. Not that deep slate stuff. Okay, there it is. I just really want to make sure I have all of the stuff for this. There we go. Perfect. Now we have that guy, and we have this. This is for digging and finding stuff. Okay. Place that there. Now, I was going to say, it's going to load in here in a second. There we go. This is the build. This was a really bad example of the build, but yes. Eventually, this is the plan. This is all of which we are adding during episode 8. So, yeah. This next episode, so the one that I'm doing right now, episode 7, is me clearing out the area. Just because it's such a big project, I was like, I need more time on this. Otherwise, this video is not being made. It's just not. Ready. And now, we dig! We dig! I am a miner and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. This is one of my favorite parts about Lightmatica, I think. Not the ugliness of the purples and the reds and stuff, but like when you actually mine them and fix these errors, they turn into the blocks that they're supposed to be, so visually when you come back later, you can just build. Oh man, that's so nice. That is so nice. Here's the entrance. So here's the main entrance of the mine, right here. There's quite a big section right here in the front, too. It's where, like, my, elevators and other things to get to the actual mines itself, in a more localized area. I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyway, just to be safe. I'm gonna move up a few blocks here. Just in case I accidentally raised the ceiling to a point where I can't reach. I don't think I did. But I mean, I could have, so I'll play it safe. Just go a couple blocks up. It's been a minute since I've seen this room. I've been doing a lot of survival world time instead of creative world. It ebbs and flows, I think is the term. Sometimes I spend a week and a half straight on the build world, and then sometimes I come back and I'm like, I just need to sit down and build. And then I spend who knows how long on the survival world. Hundreds of hours. Since the last update, I've spent 165 hours playing Minecraft. Isn't that crazy? That's just the last update. Not the newest, which, actually, I don't know when that one came out. Was it the 13th or the 16th? I think it's the 16th. So that update, I have not updated to, because, I mean, it's just cubes. I don't particularly care about the sulfur cubes. Not thrilled. Although, great minigame applications for sure. Look at this. Heck yeah. This nice little wood archway here. And then this is the top of the elevator I was talking about. It's like a wooden cable car is really, I think, the best way to explain it. Waiting for the Backrooms movie 2 to be out. It's like the only interesting thing that's happened recently, in my opinion, is the Backrooms movie. Well, the success of the Backrooms movie. I didn't think that movie would do good at all. And then it did numbers, and then I watched it, and I loved it, and I was like, what? My mind is breaking. We need another Backrooms movie. Obsession was pretty close. Although I didn't see that one. I never watched it myself. I think that's a better way to put it. Oh, digging a hole. So much fun. Does that mean I'm mute? I'm gonna try something. Just give me a second. I need my stream to catch up. No, that doesn't do anything at all. And my microphone is still muted too, which is the weird part. So I don't know where the audio is coming from.
Oh, you know, it might have been taking audio from the camera. But this, we're putting my headset on. Ooh. Well, can you hear me now? Oh, it's like double. Oh, that's weird. Why does it do that? Oh, it's like double. Oh, that's weird. Why does it do that? I'll just do this for right now. Stream fails, yay. Oh well.
Ah, now there's sounds. I was wondering what happened. Okay, we almost have this top layer done. Okay. I have to be kind of careful with mining the ceiling because it's so close to the outside. Like, it might just punch a hole all the way through. And then that'll be annoying later to fix. So I don't want to do that. Also, my shovel is way too powerful and it just insta-mines. Which, I mean, is a good thing. It's just, it means I have to be extra cognitive about builds and stuff. Boom. Dirt. Okay. Now time. Oh, I guess I have to do the ceiling, huh? Yeah, if I'm gonna go all the way up, I might as well go, you know, all the way up. This was designed based off of the exit for the catacombs. I just wanted it to feel like more or less like a continuation of the same thing, pretty much. Oh no! I got grass blocks, that's not good. I don't have a way up there right now. Oh, actually I do, right here. The only issue that I have with Lightmatica is it's hard to determine which blocks that you have placed versus the ones that you need to place. Sometimes, like this, happens, and it's hard to find where. Because it just all looks like built, pretty much. Okay, there we go. What was that? Oh, that's like right under the path, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That was the part I was worried about, because it's literally like the path and the roof of this are touching. And I do that a lot, actually, with some of my builds, is try to get them as big and as close together as I can get. Which I think in the long run is going to help this build. Making everything feel tight and like intentional and used and lived in. Yeah. I want every build in the city to be practical if I can. I don't think that's possible though, just because some of the buildings are so close. I could do like city blocks that are functional, right? Where there's one main house and then a couple of side houses that all lead to the bowels of whatever the redstone machine that it's over is. Though I'm not entirely sure. This is going a lot faster than I assumed that it would. I'm 45 minutes in. And I'm already done with arguably the hardest part. Although, I guess I don't know what it's going to be like to go down the tunnel from up here. A lot of funny angles and tricky corners that I'm going to have to look out for, I think. So, we'll see. Man, getting resources for this build is going to be a nightmare. What? There's Weaver. Luckily, I've already gotten all the calcite. I got all of the calcite the first time I needed it. So during when I was building the catacomb, I ended up getting like a whole chest worth of, like a whole double chest worth of extra, pretty much. And so we've been dwindling through that one so far, and now I've hit the end with this build. I think it uses like 98% of it or something. I did the math for it. I don't remember what the number is off the top of my head. This is the elevator. It's like this, I just think of like old mining elevators is kind of what I was going off of, and like a thin, sticky vibe going on with it too. I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. It sort of reminds me a tiny bit of the crane, like as if they were built by the same people, because the crane that I have, which actually, now that I mention it, I should show you, because you might not know what I'm talking about. This guy, the crane, is also this like thin wood structure here, right? Like way thinner than a crane should probably be. Just as this elevator is probably thinner than an elevator should be. Especially if you're mining, and that's the only way to get resources out. Like, tons and tons of resources need to be pulled out of the mine at some point, right? Yikes. Where's the music? Turn it off, that's why. I could be listening to Minecraft music right now instead of just sitting here in silence. Like lame people. Oh. Oh, I just realized I didn't start my flashback either, so... Well, good thing I caught myself, because this part wasn't very important. The connecting piece was. I wanted to get a clip of me mining out the tunnel itself. guess one more won't kill us. So. Oh yeah, look at that. Now it's time for the bottom floor. The bottom layer. Oops, didn't mean to break that one. Still no Minecraft music, really. I feel like it should have already turned on by now, but whatever. Whatever. I could turn on Spotify and we could listen to some Minecraft music. And just have like a vibe stream. You know, something to listen to if you need to put your head down to work on schoolwork and whatnot. My classes just started too, so like I'm right there with you, you know. I get it. Sometimes when you come to the stream you gotta mute it so you can see the stuff, but unfortunately it's too distracting to listen to. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. This is the start of the tunnel. Just like this. It goes down and it cuts straight down. Pretty much. And it goes to this section right here, which... Oh, I don't think this one is water, which is nice. I thought it was water. I thought there was some section that went through water and I was really annoyed about it, but maybe this will be nice. Who knows? Probably not, if we're being honest. Man, this room looks so cool with all the detailing and stuff. Anyway. Digging the tunnel. Look at all this strip mining that I had to do. I did some of this today, even. Just way earlier this morning. Yeah. Just thought I should show that. It's been a while since I've shown my whole mining operation that's going on. Oh, this probably looks like garbage, doesn't it? Maybe I should have done this off stream. Oh well. Congrats. You get to view it anyway. Haha. ASMR stream. Oh, nice. Aha, another pillar right here. Nice. Ah, full inventory. See, that's why I want the tunnel, so I can do cool tricks like that, and then just land on the inside of the catacombs instead of needing to, you know, fly all the way up there, land at the top, go through the thing, open the door, which the door's cool. I like the secret door. It's just kind of that's all. Every once in a while I'm like, meh. I'd rather just fly. Dirt in there. Oh. Wait. Gravel. There we go. Gravel goes into gravity blocks. Stone. Into here. What do I need? Another sugar box. Sugar box. Probably 2 to be safe. I don't like getting rid of resources if I can ever help it. So if I can collect all of the stone that I ever mine, right? That would be perfect. Which is impossible, by the way. I've already tried it and I've already certainly failed that. Yeah, that's fine. Shh. Oh wait, that's empty. This is the one I need. Yay! Now we have more emeralds! Because I can trade all of this, too. I have 2 whole shulker blocks of stone, and it's 20 stone for 1 emerald. From these guys... Oops, I didn't mean to place a torch there. How do I... Okay, there we go. Yeah, Silverstone, 20 for 1 emerald. That's pretty good. I mean, all things considered. Oh yeah, 1,500. Oh, I should just triple check. Yes, okay, that is more than enough. Perfect. So one of these, this, that, plus slime. Slime is the only thing that I'm missing now. Which actually isn't terrible to get off camera. I think I got that 2 stacks and change in like one night, so. Just go and do that again and be fine. Oh, I should bring a shulker box, shouldn't I, huh? Just in case, that way I don't have to keep running back and forth. Now we could dig from down here and go up too, but I feel like we already started the top part, so we committed now. So oh, he's coming here. Maybe I can keep streaming. Okay, plans are in the works. Plans are in the works. Oh, I should sleep so we can avoid some phantoms, shouldn't we? Also, when did he text me? That was half hour ago. Oops. Which means we have to hurry up mining and digging. Diggy, diggy ho. Ah, skeleton. I am a miner and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy ho, diggy diggy ho. There we go, okay. I think that's how I'm going to do this from now on. Is, do it in layers, basically. So this layer, excuse me, apologize for burping. This layer is 4 blocks or something like that, right? I think it's about 4 from that one. 1, 2, 3, and then this one. Yeah. So we'll just mine down a little bit every so often to wherever the nearest pillar is. So it'd be up to this guy. And we go down a few blocks. And then we just keep pushing on until we find the next one. That way, we have a system that works and is repeatable. And I don't know, because I like it. Makes things feel a bit more, I guess, efficient that way. I think that's the best way to put it. I think that's what I'm getting at. I don't really know, honestly. I'm just trying to fill in the silence here the best I can. If always somebody would start commenting. Whoa. Ah, that's fine. Trust me, I'm a very shy person. And I still refuse to comment on streams and stuff like that, so I totally understand. The best part about modern streaming, though, compared to streaming from, I don't know, before 2020, I guess, is, well, all of it's being recorded digitally, and it's automatically going to be posted up to YouTube afterwards anyway, so anyone can watch it anytime, anyway. Doesn't matter. That's nice. That's a very fond thing, I think, about YouTube. It's like if I downloaded all of the streams that I do, because I plan on doing several more. I mean, hope. Yeah, it's so nice having just all of it cataloged for me, especially because we're doing the D&D stuff now. Like, having that to look back at is so nice. I've already done it to further the story on that stuff, so there's probably an easier way to making the tunnel than I did. I literally mined this whole thing out by hand. So originally, what I did was I took my wand, which is a world edit tool, and I essentially made lines of air connecting the four edges of where I wanted the tunnel, which were a lot bigger than this originally. And so I did that. It was okay looking. And then eventually it was like, no, I could do better. I could do better. So I undid all of that, had a single air gap that went in a straight line from the center of the entrance and exit, and then I just kind of like dug a circle with my, like this, essentially, as I went down. And now we're here. I did smooth it, of course. It looked awful. It looked real bad when it was first finished. And see, look, the system is working perfectly, by the way. We mine up to the next one, dig X amount of blocks down. In this case, I think it's going to be 3 again. And we dig forward to the next post, and then rinse, repeat, bada bing, bada bing. Oh, I forgot a torch, didn't I? There we go. I Originally, that's how I had it all lit up before too, was just literally a line of torches. Went all the way down, but that didn't look very good, so I ended up putting in these wooden pillars and stuff. And they look cool, don't get me wrong. My only problem is it makes the big cave room at the end, so the part that connects to the catacombs, it just makes it look, I don't know, not as supported, I guess, because there's no wooden pillars in that room. Good old Minecraft music. This tunnel is actually one of my favorite builds that I've done so far. Just because it's sort of out there in my comfort zone area, right? Like, I do a lot of terrain work with, like, the plains biome and stuff, so super, super simple things. And I even do mountains, trails, and paths and stuff like that too. But I don't ever really do cave generation, not to this extent. So it's kind of interesting. And it turned out so well, too. Like, I thought this turned out great. Is there a creeper? There's a creeper on my minimap, which isn't supposed to be up, by the way. Oh well. When I just play by myself, I usually keep my minimap on, but when I'm recording, I try not to. Just because there are some aspects of the minimap that are just a tiny bit cheeky-ish. Like pressing tab and being able to see all of the entities that are around you, including the dropped blocks. Like, that's pretty OP, right? Obviously, you can use sounds and stuff to do that too, but I don't know. This one just kind of tells you, so it's a little weird. However, very useful for trying to find ice apparently. Lovely noise. I love that for Minecraft, like, so much, right? No! Water. The thing in which I thought was going to happen happened? What? What? Okay, how do I... There's not going to be a pretty way for me to do this, is there? I don't think so. Oh, don't die. Don't die. Okay, okay, okay. placed a shulker box down. What the hell? Get out of here. Stupid water. That'll be enough for right now. I don't think that'll take care of all of this, though. No, already. Perfect, there we go. Nope, that one's just gonna get worse. That's my guess. I'd love to look to see how far we are along on this project, but part of me wants to wait. I feel like the reward of me punching through right at the very end is it's gonna be so rewarding. But I really want to look. That's all I can think about right now. I'm like a puppy sometimes, you know. Scroll does the thing. I'm gonna look. It's gonna happen. Squirrel doesn't do a thing. I'm still staring at that squirrel, man. Like, grr. This is. Oh, actually, not that bad. Okay. At least it didn't break the torch. Which is really what annoys me, is I've been doing a bunch of builds recently underground, and every single time I do something, like all of my torches would break. Just because, like, there's water, there's lava sometimes too, like, seems like everything, really. Oh yeah, happy Father's Day, everyone. I totally forgot about that, yeah. That was this weekend. Hope you hung out with your fathers. That's what I did. Well, if you have a good enough father, of course. Yeah, I took my dad disc golfing this year, which was fun. Well, really, he took me because that's what he likes to do, is disc golf. But I went with him. It was fun. Hung out with some family that it's been a minute since we've seen, so. That was definitely nice. Let's make sure that they were all good. Oh, I hit my head against the microphone. I do that a lot. hoping we don't run into water again. I got bad feeling, though, that somehow some more water is going to sneak into here. Although I could put a torch there. Or actually, more like there, I think. Okay, you know what? Oh, we're like not even half, are we? It's just gonna be, well, not nearly as heartbreaking as that. What? Lame. The 2 blocks that I could happen to fall down. Lame. Lame. That's all I gotta say. Is the Backrooms movie still in theaters? If it is, I'm gonna make my friend go watch it again for his birthday. Yeah, I don't have to leave. And then this one is the other stuff. There we go. I had a random number text me yesterday on Father's Day. It was really bizarre. It's like a middle-aged lady who was trying to contact somebody to spend the holidays with them. And so they're trying to set up that stuff with me, and I'm like, not this person's family, or I didn't know him or anything. And I'm like, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I'm not the person you think I am, and I apologize that, you can't find them. Eventually we got it figured out then, and they were like, oh, yeah, I did save their information, well, my bad. And I thought it was funny. And they were like, oh. We'll all be. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that my name is Caden and not Lily. We did have a whole conversation after that, too, about, like, aspirations, what we do, that kind of thing. And it was a lot to learn about that lady, which was actually rather satisfying in a way. I don't know how to describe it, but it was really cool to have this interaction with a lady who believes she's talking to, like, a relative or something. And then from that, it spirals into just us mildly venting and, you know, looking out for one another. Like, it was a really cool experience. Not that I think that you should just randomly go out and text people. Like, don't just randomly text random people. Don't do that intentionally. You're likely going to find some not great eggs. I mean, I've had those experiences too. Which, now that I'm realizing this, more recently, I've had a lot more random people contact me. Like, that don't know me. They're trying to find somebody from all over the place, too. So it's really weird why it's kind of all happening right now. But yeah, I would never recommend just outright finding a random number and texting them. You just never know how those kinds of people are going to react. Obviously, if it's an accident, that's a different story, right? Can't really control that. And the way I usually do it, it tends to be accidental as well. But always very interesting. I always learn different things and stuff, like hiking in California. Isn't that great, apparently, from that lady. That's one of the big reasons that she wanted to check out where I am, is the hiking and stuff like that, and I think that's cool. I like hiking, so I let her in on the good spots. It makes me wish that things like that happened more often. Just random, on a whim. You're never going to meet this person in any other circumstance other than randomly being texted or taking a wrong turn or something, right? Like during a trip. Just something that you'll never have even known about, except for this one random chance that it happened, and you're like, what? Whoa, all this new cool information, whoa. I'm usually kind of nervous to talk to new people. I don't know. I think it's more of a... I just don't know them well enough, right, to gauge the kinds of things that I want to say. Like, obviously I don't want to go on a rant of, like, I don't know, like, whatever my thing of the day is, right? Like, so if it's backrooms, like, oh, look at that. See, that was the experience I was looking for. It's just like oh. Anyway, I don't want to, like, go out of my way and just bombard these people with information that they don't care about. So when I meet a new person, there's, like, this weird adjustment period for me where I'm like, okay, what are the topics that are quote-unquote okay and quote-unquote not okay? Not because they're bad topics or anything, but because maybe this person extensively does whatever the topic is for, like, a job or something, and then they're trying to unwind, and I'm just pestering them, right? Like, I don't want to do that. I just try to be, I guess, more conscious than most people about certain things, right? Like how to stream, for example. Like that's a good one. A lot of people don't really care, and they just turn the camera on, and you know, I care a little bit. I try to make it a little interesting, like put in these anecdotes. Is that? I don't know what the word is. I think it's an anecdote. Because now, that makes time fly way faster, and look at that. Certainly sped this up. Perfect. And now, I can fly. Woo-hoo, we're all the way out here. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, my friend's not here yet. I don't think. I hear that, and now I'm hearing doors slam outside, so... I thought I was heading to him, if I'm being honest. goods away. Oh, yeah. This mechanism right here, by the way, I never really said it, but it's actually a lot more complicated than most people give it credit for. It is a regular piston door, right? Like, it doesn't really get more simple than this. You've got pistons here that push open the door constantly because of this piston torch. But I had to put this lever in a position that wouldn't affect these trapdoors and wouldn't power extra redstone, like, because if it was on this block, it would power then this block, which then would power this piston, right? And so I don't want any double powered stuff, or because that could result in some finicky things. And yeah, there's a few things like that around my world that I'm still pretty proud of, and I haven't actually ever really talked about it. I don't know why. Some of it's pretty interesting, I think. I have so much granite, andesite, and diorite right now. Holy cow. I think putting more stone in. There we go. So now we have even more stone. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Empty. Yeah. Plenty of emeralds. We're spinning in them right now, actually. Okay. I am going to quickly head outside. Actually, I'm going to turn these off too. And we're going to take a tour of the area that we're doing this next episode for, because I just want to show it off. I think it's cool. Even this is cool. Even this one. Even, I had to, because this button isn't attached to where the door is, because the door is on this side, right? I had to run a bit, anyway. Lots of things. Sorry. Up. So here's the area that we cleared out. I have a path that goes along this side. Now I'm supposed to be doing a bridge with it, but that's a lot of tough blocks, and I haven't been tough mining recently, so we'll see. I doubt it. I really doubt it. However, down here, or over here, is the main area. There's this main area right here, and there's a main area up here as well. It's all mined out too. I got the time lapses for those, and I just realized I forgot the flashback for the tunnel mining, which sucks. Whatever. Anyway, this is the tunnel. It's pretty nice. I can glide all the way down it. And coast right into here. And this door was placed here just because if I glide and then I arc and like try to stop my momentum, I usually land somewhere around here, so there's just a door right here. Occasionally I've done it where I've gone all the way around and I've landed here. So that's pretty cool too. But I should talk about what these things are, right? Starting with this, honestly, this is probably one of the more interesting pieces. This is the first thing that I ended up doing for this build. Was, hold on, I can show you, actually, was this little storage house here. And you know what, since I'm gonna do this in a free cam mode, I might as well put my character in a spot that's safe. But yeah, I started with this build, which is like this little guest house thing, right? So there's furnaces, a crafting table, a spot to put books. Down here, I think I'm going to put a bed and some chests eventually, but like for right now it's just a little barren. But really what I wanted was a way to get up this hillside right here without needing to walk like all the way around up this way or all the way down back this way. So, in this cave down here that I mined out, it actually connects all the way through, and you can go all the way up, and yeah. That's a pretty nice one. I like that build a lot. The very next thing I did was add these tents. I wanted, or not tents, like tarp things, I don't know what you would call them. They're more or less just shade blockers for the workers, although I repurposed them. This one's going to be for a mini-game that I haven't designed yet, but the pedestals are there. And yeah, that's about it. I don't have too much else about this one yet. Not until the mini-game is actually done. This one's going to be a flower shop, though, and there's even a chest down here that I'm going to put flowers in, and I might have, like, cameos every once in a while pop up on my world, and they'll just run the flower shop, right? So the flowers will change with every new guest. They can pick the flowers, whatever they want to do. And then every time we do this mini-game, there's going to be like an intro bit where I'm running up the path and I have to buy flowers as an entrance or something, right? Or buy the flowers to get them to play with me or something. Whatever the mini-game is. The next thing I built was this crane. I like the crane. The crane is very nice. The crane is very simple. It was based off of, actually, my turntable, which you might be able to see on my pile of crap over there. It's based off of the arm that goes down and pushes on the record. So this is the kind of weight, and this is where the needle is. And everything past this point is the extra crane part. But this, imagine this is the needle. That was what was in my head. However, because it's not a record player, it's a crane, I decided to add some more story to it, so I thinned it out, put this big rock in it so that this was the anchor instead of the wood structure itself being the anchor. And then I oxidized these, and now this is more or less like a pulley system where if you pull this down, then this piece goes up, right? But since it's oxidized, it's all like rusted shut, so we don't have to worry about that. The next thing I did was this house, and this is the foreman's house, because this is a giant marble quarry. As you can see, they're working on some of these marble blocks right now, or they were when this place was abandoned. And this is where he would have lived. On the inside, there's like a little map table here. This is for like making plans, writing down notes, and maybe eating meals or something for the crew, right? There's a little cot in the corner in case somebody needs to take a nap. A little kitchenette thing with not a full kitchen. There's a fire, so if you need to cook something, you just cook it over the fire. Up here's like a resting area. I imagine this is where the foreman sits and gets most of like the paperwork done, right? I like the color scheme on this. The jungle to oak to birch with the spruce and trim everything. Like, yeah, it's really nice. And then I wanted, so because I did this, because this is the first thing I did, I was like, oh, I like having multiple ways to get to certain areas. Like, there's this main path that we can go through, and now I have this cave. We could even walk in from along the sides and come in this way. I could fly in from over the top. I'm like, what else can I do? And there's actually this, like, mountain piece right here that just kind of jutted up. So I was like, okay, I'll turn this into a plateau, connect some bridges, and then now this is the third entrance in, and it connects all the way up to the main path, which is really cool. And it even technically connects to the campsite, because you could walk through this without hitting anything. There's just no physical path for it. I kind of wanted to keep these relatively separate. Like, obviously you know there's a campsite right here, but to get to it you have to come in from where the entrance is. That way it really forces the players, or yeah, the players, the me specifically, to view this from a very specific side, right? Ooh, somebody commented, hi. Hi, what are you mining for? I'm just mining a tunnel. I'm sorry, I didn't see the comments because I'm not used to people commenting. I'm just mining a tunnel so I can glide through a section of terrain. I do want to build a cow farm. That will happen at some point. It's not going to be very soon. I have a pumpkin pie farm that I want to do before that. Yes, I did do all of this by myself. This is, I think, the tail end of 6 months of work has accumulated into all of this, which has been a really fun, actually. I did find a trial chamber, actually, and in fact, I started the stream down there. Let me show you this. It's pretty cool. So, if you go down the Parthenon here, I have this kind of like a hole in the wall right here. It's being illuminated from my Lightmatica, but if I go all the way down here, I don't know if you can see it popping up on my mini-map or not, but there is a trial chamber. Now, I was at a stage when I got here where I couldn't keep up with fighting any of these, so this room is literally void. There's nothing in it anymore. Completely stripped out, which I kind of feel bad about now, because now I fully understand how to use trial chambers in a better way. But whatever. This is why I took on the trial chamber, though, was because there was a skeleton farm that was literally at the very end. I don't know if you can see this, but this was the last room that I took on. So if you go all the way up here, right, so this is where the entrance is. You go in, you come down, and you go this way, and then you have to drop all the way down here, go all the way this way, and then there's a skeleton farm right here. Yes, patience is it was a very difficult thing for me to overcome in trying to do something like this. This is probably, realistically, my third or fourth attempt at making a world last this long. My last record was 400 days or something, and I think right now I'm on almost day 600, so this one's blown it out of the water, and I still have plenty of momentum left, which is really, really nice. Well, since you guys are here, I might as well show you guys around the rest of my place too, not just not the stuff that hasn't been built yet, right? I'm kind of in a pretty centralized area, so let's start with the catacombs. Hold on 1 second. There we go. They changed F3. They removed the days in F3, so it doesn't tell you anymore. I have a mod, though. It's just currently disabled. I can... After I show you this tour, I can turn the mod back on and then restart Minecraft for you, and then I can prove it that way. Got a new subscriber. Yay, thank you. Who was that? It told me on my phone, which is kind of cool. Liz Jones, thank you. Okay, tour. That's what we're doing. This is my main storage system. I think this took me 500 days to get to. It took me 500 days until I built this storage room here. And I've basically just started using it. Like, just started. So, like these chests right here, there's nothing in them or anything. But the rest of them are fairly organized. Now, on the other side, I have my trading hall, which is mainly because I needed bricks and... Well, nice to meet you, Gabe. I appreciate the subscription, regardless of the account that it comes from. Any of them help me, so thank you. But yeah, I needed a lot of quartz and bricks, and so I spent a lot of time getting all of these villagers in here. My villager breeder is actually inside of this doorway that I have hidden on the pond in my world. And so I bred them all up here, funneled them all up into here, then used my happy gas to move them all into the Parthenon. And that took me 5? I want to say it was 5 hours, something like that. A good bit of time. Well worth it though, actually. I'm using these villagers a ton now. Just so much. The other thing I have, a part of my trading hall here, is a furnace array. There's enough furnaces here to smelt a shulker box of items in 10 minutes flat. The biggest issue that I have, though, is I have no fuel that could last or even hope to accomplish something like that. So, I've started working on another project while I'm doing these other things, which is mining out this area, which I have to go all the way down there, and mine out this whole area, and then this is going to be a big bamboo farm. I'm hoping to probably do this tomorrow or the day after, like, pretty quickly. I'm trying to maximize my turnaround rate with builds and stuff, so as soon as I get them designed, like, when's the fastest that I can build them? And that's all I do. That's basically what this world is more or less a way for me to build quickly and then grind quickly. Now let's talk about the exit. This part was complicated because I didn't... Can't yell. Live stream it. Live stream what? I'm sorry, I already forgot what I was just talking about. My brain does that every once in a while. Oh, are you talking about digging this out? Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. I got it. Yeah, I'll stream this for sure. I had to custom design it too, it's really cool. When I do that stream, you'll see it, I promise. I can go into a creative world actually and show you what the machine looks like too. Let's head out though. I don't know what time. I try to stream usually between 2 p.m. and like 5 p.m. when I start. And then I kind of just stream until I finish whatever the project is, or if I'm tired. Check back tonight and I'll make a post about it on my YouTube channel. I'll let you know. Okay, let's head this way though. I'm almost out of rockets, I'm just realizing. Let's talk about the first thing I built on my entire world, which is my farmhouse right here. Yeah, I try to keep it on the least amount of delay as possible, so I get it. Don't worry about it, like, that's something that I just have to learn to navigate, like, what the delays are and things like that. And that's just something that's going to come with time, with the amount of streaming that I'm going to do, so. Anyway, this is the farmhouse. This was the very first thing that I built. Well, actually, that's not true. The very first thing I built was this farm, because I needed wheat, or I needed food. And this has been my food supply now for the entire time that I've played on this world. All 600 some, or 500 and something, 600 days, whatever it is. Just every time I need food, I just come here and I demolish all of this. And now I'm out of food again. So I need to go do this again, but I can do that later. This is the farmhouse. Yes. That's what I was thinking. That's not what I ended up doing, but I wanted a horse stables on the top of this hill. That's like right in this little outcropping right here, so like you can ship horses or something if you needed to. Like, yeah, that was my original idea. It was a horse barn. Although I think I want a more like more of a horse training facility, like a whole thing, because I would love to get some of the best mounts in the game at some point. The horse that I have right now is pretty good. I think he has 11 or 12 to speed, which isn't the best, but I mean, it's pretty good. But yeah, I would love to try to get like the best donkey, the best llama, the best horse. Is there a way to get the best zombie horse? That I don't actually know. You could do the camel too. I do have a zombie horse, which this guy's cool. I was just running around. I wasn't even recording, which is the least fortunate part about this. Just running around, and I happened to walk through this weird mountain that had a gap in it, and this guy and a zombie on the top was sitting in there, and I shot the guy off the top of it, and then I stole him, and then now I have him, and he's mine. Zombie horse. The farmhouse, though. This thing took me forever, because as you can see, I have a lot of smooth quartz in this build, and this is how it was originally, so I haven't changed anything on this yet. Which means, to do this, my very first episode, I had to already have been into the nether. And not only that, I had to mine, I think it ended up being 20 stacks of quartz or something. It was something like that. It was a absurd amount of quartz that took me 2 weeks to get or something. Before I even posted the first video, which honestly was probably a good call. Because while I was sitting here and doing some things, I realized the format that I was going for originally with this series wasn't great. Because I had that extra time to kind of think about it. And so the direction that it's being brought in, it's not quite where I want it to be yet. Yeah, it worked well, I guess. Go on an adventure. Where do you want me to go? We have... You know what? Actually, I have an idea. I got an idea for a cool adventure because I haven't done this yet. I want to try to get a mace. I want to use an ominous potion, go down there, and do the whole trial chamber thing. The very first time I went into that trial chamber, I tried to do it as, like, you know, you're taking on a trial chamber as possible. But, I don't know. I felt like I kind of ran through it because my goal was to get to the skeleton spawner there at the bottom. So this time, I can take my time, and if I can find them, yes, ominous potions. I'll just take these ones. I have no idea how many we'll need, so... Bro, my cat yelling again. Does chat want to say hi to Chaos, my cat, who's yelling in the background right now? Oh wait, I should drink this. Ah. They're wearing armor now? What? Oh, also, I just realized I didn't bring any food. Huh. That wasn't very smart. No. Okay. Well, this wasn't very smart of me now, was it? Whoa, get out of there. Perfect. Oh, died. That's fine. I didn't have food. That was kind of my fault. Oh, and I don't have my elytra anymore. Smart. And big brain. That's what all these ominous potions are for, though. I didn't have anything else to use them for, so I'm just gonna waste them on this trial chamber. What? Why is there a creeper back there? Maybe I should put a torch there. Okay, actually bring in food this time, though. That'd be nice. So I can heal. I usually play with keep inventory. I used to be all about, you know, playing Minecraft legitimately and doing things that way. The problem that I kept running into is eventually I ran out of fun. I kept dying, you know, losing all my stuff and things like that. And it just kept getting so old. And so this world, I was like, how about I take away the piece that always kind of inevitably makes me give up playing? And just see if that kind of fixes how far I'm willing to take a world, I guess. And so far, the not losing my stuff has been so nice. Just so nice. I'm not super worried about, you know, confronting places like this, right? Also, traveling, like, 30,000 blocks for specific things, because for some reason Minecraft generates things in a very bad way. That does help. That does help a lot. There's nobody else up here. That's fine. Oh, that's cool. They have trims. I didn't know they could even spawn with trims. What? They even have diamond swords? What? I knew this wasn't a particularly easy challenge. But I guess I never... I don't know. I'm not a trial chamber person. I don't usually go in here. I don't even like copper all that much, to be completely honest. What the heck? There's something throwing potions, but I can't figure out what it is or where. What? Oh god. Okay. This isn't gonna work, is it? I'm not a Minecraft combat person. I don't know if that's clear. This is really poor performance. Also, this is the first time I've looked over and there's been viewers since I've started streaming. So this is another scary thing. Hi guys, by the way. Hello, I see you. You're in here. Is it the spawner itself that spawns the potions? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what's happening? Where'd it go? Oh, I thought there was one right here. Hit it. God, these things suck. Hitboxes are so small. There's stuff up there. I think in the video that I did for the trial chamber, there was a whole thing that I did for it. I didn't explain it very well. And I think I know why. It's because I don't understand how they work. At least this is a better example, I think. Where? There is a... somewhere. I could see it. But where? There we go. More steak. That's fine. Oh, cave spider heads. That is one of the things that I've been looking for, actually. And we're here, right? We're not gonna get the mace head, but something. Wind chargers. That's good. That's good. Okay, room done. I think. Still have my ominous effect. Now, the part that I'm the most terrified about, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that this is an hour and 36 minutes on it, and I didn't bring milk. And to get out of this, I have to walk through my, oh, this isn't the way. I need to walk through my trading hall, basically. So, like, yeah, that's gonna start a raid, isn't it? That's not gonna be fun. I guess I'm waiting down here for the next hour and a half. I've never gone this way. Let's go this way this time. I beelined to the skeleton spawner last time, so all of this is completely unlooted over here. I've never been down this way. Emeralds, iron, I think there are arrows in that too. Ooh, this one has a pattern. Nice. There's traps. That's kind of cool. Ender pearls, scaffolding. Whoa. I got a bad feeling about this one, fellas. I'm not gonna lie. What did I tell you? Bad feeling. Huh. What are these guys? Speed demons? What's going on here? Oh, there's nothing in it. That's crazy. Is it still working? Yes. Aha. Kill that guy. I did it. Did I? Oh no, I activated that one. Never mind. I definitely did not do it. Okay. Oh, why did I get slow? I think it's smart taking out these guys up here first, because these guys are going to suck the most later. I feel. Just shooting down at me and then getting back up here when they don't have that many blocks to begin with. How do you get up? Like, what's... Well, I found this, whatever this is. Okay, that must be the way up then. Wow, that did a lot of damage to me. Bloodthirsty. Having a mace right now would do me wonders. Gee, it's almost like that's what this was made for. Slow fall. Okay. I'm more of a first-person shooter kind of guy. I feel like I should put that in there, you know. This is not a performance of skill. Clearly. 2 golden carrots though, that's pretty good. Yes, and that's what we're looking for. I'm just gonna go up here, honestly. Potatoes. Now what's cooldown? Cooldown 30 minutes. Okay. Ominous key done. Now this room also has things, and we just apparently walked through it, and it didn't spawn it. And I didn't realize that. Well, you have a good rest of your day, man. I too have to get off here in a minute anyway, so it's probably good timing there. I hope to see you in the next one. Check the community posts. I will let you know there when the next stream is, I promise. I just have to ask a couple of people a few questions, and that's it. And then I can post the time there. But thank you for watching along. I really appreciate it. And being the first person to comment on my streams. Oh my god. Leveled up, nice. Okay, that guy's dead. Okay, trial chamber. Focus up. We gotta. Oh, look at that. Oh, there is. I was like, where is it? I don't see it. Another amethyst geode. Those guys are so much more common than I think that they are. What do I want to get rid of? Regular carrots. Silverfish head. I have never seen the head texture of a silverfish before. It's very odd. Oh, that's where the thing is, isn't it? Okay. We're gonna open one, and then I'm gonna hop off, I think. Because we have one ominous key. If we can pull a mace head and one key, I quit YouTube, okay? Not actually. Don't hold me to that. I like YouTube. Alright. Revaulting. Unlocking ominous vault with an ominous tree. Oh. That's cool. I got an achievement because I am using Blaze in Caves is what it's called. It's an achievement pack that adds more achievements into Minecraft, and occasionally it'll reward you for doing certain things. And in this case, it was that. I got an extra ominous key. But what do I want to toss? I don't need rotten flesh. I don't need... I don't need windburst either. Oh, is this thing on cooldown too? It is. That's fine. I think I know where another one is. So I guess that means we get 2 today. Woo! 2 attempts. That is a vault, not an ominous vault. You are a vault. That's the ominous one. Okay. Okay, this part's gonna be tricky. Oh no. I think I got all the stuff. I didn't see what it was though. Can I get all the stuff? Yeah, there's nothing up there. Perfect. Which means crossbow. I think I saw wind charges. Oh, it must have been breeze rods too. Okay. What is this thing that's still attacking me? Okay, I don't... Yeah, okay. When I get back with some more, you know, combat-specific equipment, I will do a better run on this. But for on a win, just do this. I felt like this was pretty good. We did pretty well. Oh, it's the other side, isn't it? Oh, but it just occurred to me I actually can't leave still, because I still have ominous. The ominous effect, or trial. Oh, I have trial omen. Trial omen isn't going... I don't think. So let me look that up, actually. Trial omen. Does trial omen start a raid? No, that does not. I'm free! Blindly trusting the internet. Always a smart thing. Whee! Is it this? I don't actually... It's been a while since I've been in here. I don't remember where to leave. Is this it? I think this is it. Ow. Well, thank you for sticking around to the end. I do appreciate it. This is the most anybody has ever chatted in my chat, which is very nice. Weasel J85. He already took off though, but I do see that there is somebody else. So thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I hope you like this end bit. It's a bit more upbeat from the first part of the stream, but that's because this was more or less just a chore stream, so not the best one to tune into, but hopefully in the future some of my other streams are going to be a little bit more entertaining. I just haven't quite gotten into that like streamer groove that you kind of feel when you watch, right? Oh yeah, heads. Here is my headboard that I have here. All of my heads. I have zombie villager heads. I have wandering trader heads, husk heads, zombies heads. Cave spider heads. Lots of skeleton heads, too. Oh, look at me. I'm a porcupine. Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be streaming probably tomorrow or the day after. We will see. And yeah. I'll see you guys then. You guys have a good one. Bye. Thank you for watching.